Welcome to Beyond the Song, and our guest today is Mr. 837 in the building.
Yes,
Welcome.
sir.
Welcome. Sir.
Come on.
All right. Recently, you dropped a jam.
Yes.
No friends.
Makes me feel like I don't have friends.
You've always struggled in that department.
Hey, man.
But anyway, this song just confirms it. And I think for those of you who are wondering why the struggles, this is the song for you.
Come on.
And
It's a
find
man
out
full of
why
jokes.
he's been struggling. All right. The title itself is very catchy.
Yeah?
And it caught my attention, which got me questioning and why you're here today.
Cool. I've been summoned and I'm glad I'm here.
Explain No Friends. Why? Why did you pick that
Why
title?
no friends? Why no
Yes.
friends?
Why no friends?
Yeah, it's it's rather a very intriguing one that I wanted to rather do. I'm a man who's almost like types of genres, and I'm yet to try a few more, in fact a lot more, so no friends is rather a very tricky song, because a person who is in my let's say set of line, they would think I have like a multitudes of a gang, and I'm rather followed by a lot of people. But you'd find, I think I even mentioned in one of the previous interviews with Andy from the UK, I'm like, my life is kind of boring, to some people. But I pretty much enjoy it because it's full of, it's less drama and a little bit less dramatic. So No Friends came in a time when I was really struggling with loss of friends, if I can say so, where people are just leaving my life, not because I was chasing them away, but because they were living on their own, and to top it off, like, these are people who really meant so much to me, where you think these are my die-hard people in my life, so it was in a set of where, where you trust in these people and you think you're going to be with them for a longer period of time, so I was facing depression and a lot of stress because I never understood what was going on. Then I think that's when everything just started flowing, because I wrote this song in 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's been sitting, it sat on the shelf for a long time.
I see that.
Then I just got to record it should be 2 years ago. And here's the funny part.
Yeah.
This song has been lost 1,000, let's say a number of times.
In the archives.
So the first time I recorded the song, right?
Yeah.
I was about to send it to Fusa. Then I accidentally formatted my PC.
Okay.
The data just went. Yeah. I had to hit up Wade, explain myself, and he understood.
Yeah.
But luckily, I found his verse on my cloud, because he sent it through. So I found it on my cloud. So what I did, I had to re-record the song again.
Yeah.
For the second time, I don't know what happened. It got lost again.
Okay.
So I just got to record it recently. I was like, okay, cool, let me just get the verse once more and record it. Then I sent it through to Fusa, probably earlier this year. Yeah, so that's how No Friends was born.
Dope. I think before I asked you the next question, I think I would want to highlight this fact, or maybe pose a question to say, like you said, when you're writing this song,
yes,
because a couple of years back, and you're in a space where the people closest to you were leaving you.
Yes.
Is it the same situation you're in today, or you're in a better place now? And as compared to where you were when you're writing the song.
Okay, so what you mean is is it still happening now? Where people are leaving? More. I feel now it's not them leaving, right?
Okay.
I feel now it's me being in a space where I can't tolerate people stepping on my toes anymore.
Okay.
So it's okay, cool. You stepped on the boundary, we had a common goal, but by the end of the day, you thought you were smart. You thought you were smart and I was stupid. So it's now me living, because I'm at a point where I respect my values more. I respect myself more. And I don't want to disappoint myself more and being in a space whereby I am stressed because I've been there before. So now it's like I'm now the one who just presses the button and leaves. You know, back in the day I used to tolerate that, just where you watch people step on your toes. But hey, they're my homies, they're my friends. You know, she's my partner or whatever. You know, so it was all good. But now, it's a different story. I leave first.
See, you've always been open about your struggles with depression.
Yes,
because it's taken a toll, and I love the fact it's become an inspirational point of view rather than a sad place.
Okay,
where you're able to tap in there and come back out of it.
Yes,
and inspire somebody else.
Okay,
and you open with the first line. It says, "From time to time, I'm fighting my depression.
Yes.
I don't know who to trust when I'm feeling so alone when everybody's leaving." You know, mutima ini yonse ubaba.
Mutima ini yonse ubaba.
Yeah.
So from time to time, I'm fighting my depression.
Yes.
I don't know. It's like I was in a place now where I completely lost trust in humanity. Okay. You know, I completely lost trust in just people. And I wasn't just willing to just now trust anybody. Like I had now like trust issues. You know, my heart was aching because now my heart was heartbroken from just the things that I had encountered and witnessed. You know, and it's like, you know, that type of feeling where you ask yourself a question like, people have no remorse, eh? They will leave at just the sight of it, you know. They are willing to disappoint you at the blink of an eye. So it was like, okay, cool. It is what it is, you know. So that's why that birthed those lines. Yes.
Great. The other one, it says, "I try to be nice, so my heart be the victim.
Yes.
Vantuvanga, they take me for granted.
Yes.
I just try to love and get happy with someone. Hit me with that."
Okay, so give me those first two lines.
I try to be nice, so my heart be the victim.
So it's like, people know you, right?
Yes.
You're a kind person. Like, this person is kind. So whatever that I'll do, he'll let it slide, you know? So it's like, they understand and they know you well, and they're at a point where they can do anything, and hey, you'll forgive because you're a kind-hearted person, you know. That's why they say nice guys finish last, you know. Sad but true, you know. So it's like, just because you're nice to people, they feel the need of just stepping down on you, I think that was the point of those two lines.
The other one says, "I try to love and get happy with someone." Yes.
So it's like, every time you try to be in a relationship, right? And I think I struggled with that for a while. It's like every time I try to do that, it's like I just couldn't be in a space where I was happy, you know? Okay. Because hence, I'm going back to being so kind, whatever, you know, where you forget about you and you're there putting people first all the time. Exactly. So it's like, I wasn't in a space where I date myself. Just like they always speak about these things on the BeOfficial podcast. It's like, people don't want to date themselves. And to be honest, I was one of them. It hurts, but yes, I was one of them. You know, I was in that space where I didn't date myself enough. So it's like, whatever that people just brought to the table, I could just take anything. They could step on me, you know, they could say crap. I could just take whatever because I was afraid they would leave me. Yes. So even speaking up, I couldn't speak up. Yeah.
The chorus.
Yes.
The chorus hits. It hits like, you know, that nice cold drink.
Amen.
Spring
cold
day.
one. A cold one.
It says, "Happiness never been a part of me. Paliponse. So I question people who were kind to me.
Because everybody just want to use me.
Yeah.
So it's like happiness. You know, I had to sit back with this one because now I was reflecting on my life, you know, just from family-wise, relationship-wise, you know, work-wise. And I started thinking like, am I ever going to be happy? You know, it's like every time I try to do something, it's like there's just something that's just waiting for me to go like just to derail me, you know, something that's just on the door just to snatch my little happiness away from me, you know. So it's like every time I try to just smile and just be in a space where I'm like, finally I found something.
Yeah.
It's like within a blink of an eye, everything just becomes a disaster, you know. So yeah.
Crazy. Wade.
Come on. Brian Wade.
Tell me about Wade.
Uganda stand up.
Uganda stand up is in the building. You brought Wade on.
Yeah.
Killed it. Yeah. So tell me a little about your collab with Wade on this song.
Shout out to Wade, man. Shout out to Wade. I've known Wade for a while, man. Like since 2015, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
2015, 2014, you know, we've been talking, we've been close, you know. It's like those brothers you've never met, but feels like you've met before, you know. So shout outs to him. He really came through, man. And it's funny how we don't have many songs together. And so I remember the first collaboration we did was a joint collaboration when I did it with The Mystery. That's when we did something with Wade. And yeah, then some time back, he featured me on one of his songs called Baby Jesus. Go and check it out. And now I was like, I think when I was creating the whole joint, right? I think that's the only name that came to my mind. You know, it's like he's the only person that came to my mind. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, let's do this.
Yeah.
My brother from Uganda.
Yeah.
Let's try this. So I presented him the idea and he loved it because I feel the topic that I was presenting at hand is something that each and everybody of us has experienced, you know?
Yes.
We have all faced disappointment in life, especially from the close ones to us.
Yeah.
You know, it never comes from far away, but the ones who are close to you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Shout out to Wade.
Yeah.
He killed it.
Gun in the house.
I loved the turnaround in verse 2 because I think verse 1 highlights you trusting in people.
Yes.
And people failing you. And then verse 2, you take a turn and now you're talking about trusting in God.
Yes.
The first line says, "Oh my God, I'm trusting in you.
Yes.
People will fail me,
But with you,
with you now."
Okay, cool. So it's like, for me, all my songs, right, I try by all means to present a solution because I feel by the end of the day, I just don't want to present the problem, then just leave it like that, right?
Yeah.
If I present a problem, then I don't solve it in the first song, then probably the next song that's coming up, probably there'll be a solution in there. Or probably there'll be just a solution within, you know?
Yeah.
So this is me now just like trying to run back to God and being in a space where now I'm now talking to him, you know? Because I feel the conversations that I had lately, I mean, in the past times were not that with him, you know. So it's like now me, like the prodigal son, you know, going back now to my roots and just realizing that by the end of the day, you know, it's only him you can fully trust, you know. It's only him that you can confide in, and it's only him that will set you apart and let your mind rest freely. So yeah, I had to go back to the Father.
I think it's great because I might just lead through because we're running out of time.
Okay.
But the other line says, "All I need is just to know you," which you've already explained. Because you know things that I don't know.
Yes.
Is the all-knowing.
Yeah.
You knew me before I was born. This is all pain is strength in disguise.
True.
Break me free from all my cycles.
Yes.
Vikakosa.
I know that you're there.
Exactly.
So yeah, very simple and everything well explained.
Yeah.
I wasn't too deep here.
Yeah.
You know, I was just trying to be straightforward.
Definitely.
You know, because I just wanted to. It was me speaking to God in this song. You know. And I just wanted to wash away each and everything, all the cycles. It's like the loop, everything that was happening around, you know. So I was just presenting myself because God knows us best than anybody else.
Sure.
He's our creator, you know, so he knows us best.
So you close with, "And all my life you've been faithful.
Yes.
And all my life you've been so good.
Yes.
With every breath, Lord, I'm able. I will sing of your goodness."
Amen. Amen. My brother, you just testified and you just spoke life, you know.
Amen.
So everybody listening now, touch your screens. Amen. So yeah, it's self-explanatory. It's like now I'm at a stage where it's like, yo, take full charge. Do you know? I'll make sure I do whatever is my natural power, but in the super, I leave everything into your hands.
Dope.
Yeah.
No Friends.
Yes.
Payne featuring Wade.
Yes.
A banger. If you've not yet,
Another banger.
if you've not heard it, jump to other streaming platforms.
Yes, sir.
And catch it. As we close off, shout out to the people, your handles, and where they can find the songs.
All right, cool. Shout outs to everybody who's been tuning in. Thank you so much for the love and the support that you guys have been showing. I can see that you guys are listening, and I appreciate the feedback that you always give me. You know, I never take it for granted, because without you, we wouldn't be here, you know? So please continue sharing the songs, continue sharing the content, and let's spread the word, you know? It's for the people, by the people, and you know, we are led by God. So please, the song is out on all digital platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Boomplay, Audiomack, Nafimbi, wherever you can listen to. And make sure you're following the boy at Payne837 on TikTok, not Twitter, I don't use Twitter anymore, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, especially YouTube. Let's grow our YouTube channel, man. Let's grow our YouTube channel. Amen. Amen. Yeah. So thank you.
From me and my guest, Sayonara.
Peace out.